So, Dr. Doom is gonna be on Death Battle. Well then let's pay the king his due respects. Hello everyone, RJ Versus here with another video, and before I get into the video, I know there's a lot of stuff I gotta talk about. Where I've been, videos I planned and promised, 81 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that, by the way. Y'all know I love you. If not, let me tell you. But this isn't the video for that. All of that's gonna come in a later video. But for right now, we're gonna get into Dr. Doom. Oh, if you've seen me on the Island of Variety, an awesome debating channel you guys should definitely watch, you'll know that I consistently rep 4 people: Naruto Uzumaki, Alistair, Larfleeze, and Dr. Doom. Call me Sasuke Kiryuin because they're my elite 4. Now, until Hazbin Hotel comes out, I am definitely not doing an Alistair video, but I will say that I might do a Naruto or Larfleeze video if this video gets enough love, so make sure to blast that like button with Power Cosmic, and while you're at it, do the same to that subscribe button, and hit the little bell icon so you know when I finally post again. Now, as I'm writing the script, I don't know if this video is going to be one long video, or if it's going to be in parts, because I want to get this out before the death battle, and if you watch my boys Corno Keeper Captain Forrest, you might have heard me refer to this video on the prediction. And I don't really want y'all to watch like an hour-long video or something, at least not yet. But if this is in parts, then it's most likely going to be stats and standard equipment and abilities. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So to start off, I'll give a brief backstory on Doom for those who are new to the character. Victor Von Doom is the son of Cynthia Von Doom, a gypsy who fought for the life and rights of others using witchcraft. But eventually, she lost her life and soul to the dark arts, and her husband was ordered to be killed by the Baron and died trying to escape. Doom then went on to study magic and science to reclaim his mother's soul, and became scarred trying to combine the two. Like the Elric brothers before either of them were even in their teens. He then took up the mask and armor and assumed the name Dr. Doom and the Latverian throne. Now, some may mistake him for more of a higher level street tier villain since his main adversaries are the Fantastic Four, but rest assured he has no problem taking on the hero tiers. Doom has shown to be able to box with people like Hulk and others to scale to him. For example, in a storyline where Doom separated Hulk and Bruce Banner via brain surgery, Bruce killed himself, and Hulk wasn't very happy about this, so he went back to Doom and tried to fight him, but Doom easily took Hulk to town, and one punch and 2 blasts later, he had Hulk looking up at the lights. Doom even threatens him, saying that if he ever came back, he'd do far worse than just mess with his head, implying he could have killed Hulk if he really wanted to. And from that fight, it definitely seems that way. Doom has also fought a robot replica of the Hulk, powered by the Power Cosmic, and Doom took it down, tanking 2 attacks. Like, come on bro, you can do better than that. He literally makes it say his name, not just once, but twice. Doom also fights Hulk's son, the Green Scar, who has tanked attacks from Hulk and should be comparable to him, and Doom did him like Anakin did the younglings. He's also blasted away Namor, another hero tier who's comparable to the Hulk and has actually beaten him very consistently. His force fields are also powerful as well, being able to tank attacks from the Thing, who's shown to be comparable to the Hulk, and Thor, who's actually been shown to be above the Hulk. Even a Doombot's been shown to be able to fight and dominate Silver Surfer, who's also bodied the Hulk, and is able to keep up in combat with Thor, although Thor is superior. And Doom has been shown to be able to one-shot these Doombots that are relative to him. Thing has also been able to fight Silver Surfer, which adds to the consistency. Now, the hero tiers can range anywhere from Uni Plus to Low Multi to even the highest form of Multiversal Plus. But I'm not going to get into the higher scaling for the hero tiers in this video, seeing as I don't think I fully have a grasp on it myself, and that can get pretty confusing for especially the normal viewers. So for now, let's just get into the basics. So for starters, Hulk has destroyed the Nameless One's universe, and we know that universes in Marvel are infinite, and has broken through time not only once, but twice. He's also been stated to have the power of 2 universes and is able to damage Hyperion, who tanked 2 universes colliding on him. Hulk has also fought Hercules, who held up the entire 616 reality and is shown to be able to fight Thor, who shook the foundations of Hell, which is a fully formed complex universe within the World Tree. Thor and Hulk have actually fought in Hell, and it was stated that if they were to keep fighting, they would have laid waste to it, which can mean anything from cause a lot of damage to straight up destroy it. Silver Surfer has also been able to sustain 2 universes with his power, and as I mentioned earlier, man's got clapped by a Doombot. Characters like Namor and the Thing should obviously scale to this, of course. As I outlined earlier, they're able to contend with these characters in combat. Speaking of keeping up, let's move on to speed. As I've repeatedly mentioned, a Doombot was able to fight Silver Surfer and completely body him, and Silver Surfer has multiple measurable speed feats. Silver Surfer has been able to travel through time with his speed alone, and characters like Thor have been shown to be consistently above him, and people like Hercules can keep up with Thor in combat. And Hulk has been shown to be able to keep up with both Hercules and Thor. Doom is shown to be above Hulk, he can react to him, so most likely he should scale. Even if you don't want to use immeasurable speed, they have at least infinite speed, which is being able to cross an infinite distance in a finite amount of time. Thor does this when he hears a prayer from a universe away and arrives there in moments. Again, people like Hulk and Herc and people who are relative to them would scale to this. If you think that stuff's impressive, then wait till you see what I got for you now. Now this stuff does more go into the hypothetical could be here type of scaling, so for now we'll just say that this is a high end with some consistency backing it. Doom's been able to hold off multiple Celestials with his force field, and while he was still defeated in the end, it was still able to take the attack from 4 of them for an unknown amount of time. And when Reed Richards tells present Val that past Val told him that Doom died in that altercation, the present Val actually discredits her as a source, saying that, quote, "I'm not the most consistently honest person, especially at that age," end quote. So it's possible that Doom even survived the attack after the shield failed. Sue Storm has also just flat out said that Doom's force fields are stronger than hers, and her force fields were able to take an attack from a weapon state to be able to hurt Galactus. Doom's actually tanked an attack from an unquantifiably fed, though not starving Galactus, and while he seemed to do this pretty casually, if Doom didn't somewhat scale, he would have died immediately from that attack, and the narrator states he, quote, "wasn't going gentle," end quote, meaning he probably wasn't going all out, but he did put some effort into the blast. Galactus being the same being that killed a Celestial, and it took literally 3 of them fusing to beat him. And here's Doom holding off and possibly tanking an attack from more Celestials than it took to beat Galactus. Doom also survived an attack from Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, who was able to beat multiple cosmic entities, including Galactus, at the same time. Again, Thanos probably wasn't going all out with the blast, but it's still something to consider. Once again, this is going more into the hypothetical could be here, and I will admit it's less solid than a uni plus to low multi-scaling, but it still does have some consistency and can be arguably used. Now let's get into stamina. Doom has been able to fight legions of demons by himself, and for those of you who don't know how big a legion is, for example in the Roman army, a legion was composed of 4,000 to 6,000 soldiers, and Doom was able to fight multiple legions of these demons by himself. He also has godlike endurance, being able to survive his heart turning to stone, his blood to acid, and his atoms being destroyed by the Marquis of Death, before being sent back through time and torn apart by megalodons. And Doom survived due to his hatred and willpower alone. Now on the skill. Doom is capable of fighting people like Black Panther while his suit is depowered by an EMP, and Black Panther knows every form of hand-to-hand combat. He's also been able to redirect Captain America's shield, and Cap has spent years perfecting his skill with the shield to the point where he can make up for microscopic imperfections and refers to using it as a matter of instinct. This impresses Captain America so much that he says that even without armor, Doom would be a match for him. Doom has also fought Taskmaster without armor and beat him, and Taskmaster is able to copy your exact fighting style just by seeing it once, including your speed and agility, and can analyze and counter your fighting style in seconds. Doom is shown to be able to fight off multiple enemies at once in Daredevil's body, and even while naked, one-shot a lion by severing the brainstem and spine connection. He's also great with the sword, being able to deflect lasers, and in his fight with Iron Man, he's stated to have a relentless fighting style. Doom is trained under and surpassed the greatest sword fighters in Europe, as he mentioned in his duel with Krang, and in the beginning, Krang mentions being versed in all arts of war, and Doom responds with, "I'm more versed in them." This could mean anything from battle tactics to actual combat, and it seems in this context to be more combat, but since Doom is a fan of war, I wouldn't be surprised if he did have knowledge of all battle tactics, since he is the king of the whole country and all. Doom isn't just an intelligent combatant and strategist, he's just a genius overall. His brain is able to process information faster than the most advanced computers, and to give you an example of just how fast that would be, currently the world's most advanced supercomputer is Fugaku. Fugaku can answer 600 billion computations in a second, and for reference, the second most powerful supercomputer, Summit, is able to do 200 billion a second. If you were to start doing 200 billion computations right now, it would hypothetically take you 6.35 billion years. Fugaku can do 3 times as much as that, and Doom would technically be even faster than that. So imagine possibly 19 billion years worth of information being processed in a single second. Doom is easily able to understand technology far more advanced than our own. He's been shown being able to handle Atlantean technology, used alien technology given to him by the Beyonder in Secret Wars, to turn 2 normal humans into Volcana and Titania. He reprogrammed and upgraded Ultron and even created Ultron 13. He's able to use futuristic technology as if it were toys, harness the energy of Mjolnir, which is a weapon from a different universe, and is even able to reprogram the Watcher's service drones, which on their own are made to function totally beyond human comprehension. He's regarded as the most impressive man with technology aside from Reed Richards, and Doom also states that he has a better version of literally everything Tony has, and Tony can't hack into his suit. He's been able to bypass the defense systems of the Baxter building, which was designed by Reed Richards, who has years of experience prep on Doom, but Doom already knew that and still got through it anyway. And Avengers Tower, which was most likely worked on by Bruce Banner and Tony Stark collaboratively. He is seen as a threat and respected by Kang the Conqueror and Thanos, who keeps constant tabs on him because of his intelligence, strategy, and ruthlessness. But Doom is just as much a man of sorcery as he is science. Doom has a massive archaic library containing books from the dawn of writing and even other dimensions, and is studied under the greatest sorcerers, including the likes of Cagliostro, Doctor Strange, Morgan Le Fay, and has even trained under the Marquis of Death for centuries. He is regarded as one of the most knowledgeable sorcerers and is called in for a tournament to choose the next Sorcerer Supreme. Doom has even been shown to be superior to a Sorcerer Supreme from another universe. He also uses time travel to learn magic that Strange doesn't even know and has been long forgotten. His skills are so impressive that Loki even says that he could clone him given enough time.